Yeah. Yeah. Hello? Yeah. Hello? Yeah. Hello, hello? Sorry it's a bit late, but I was taking a nap. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. Hello, Alfarius. Yeah. Alright. Let's just let a few people come in. A lot more people voted on the poll than I assume will come onto the stream, and I think that makes me sound petty and salty, which is true. But what can you do? I just should stream more, I guess. I'm not no I'm not gonna promise. Except on the day that I'm streaming, I won't promise that I am streaming. All right. But I just want to refresh the page. Okay. All right. And we'll wait just a minute or two. Let me get the links out. I just tweeted out, I am love. No. I am live. I love space music like this. It's majestic and kind of spooky at times, and because it kind of gives this vastness and grandeur. But how's everyone doing? The apparently one person watching? Sorry, I am not salty. I just want people to watch my streams because I like doing it. Just about done, and then we can. I'm okay. Just trying to apply for more jobs. There's a whole bunch of, even though massive unemployment's now happening, I've just been applying to, retail, or to, retail and stuff. Give me a second. Where is that last couple things? It just takes a bit to, hi, Rex. One more, and then I will be ready. Alright. Okay, so we are back with Stellaris. It won the poll. It was either that or continue Hollow Knight, which I still want to do. Because Hollow Knight's great, and it's a beautiful looking game, but so is this. On both accounts. So, where we last left our heroes, I've just created a new Holy Roman Empire. I'm sort of getting kind of sick of playing as my own custom faction of the Holy Roman Empire. I'll just kind of show how I set them up. So we're not going to play as them. We're going to go back to playing as the Pantherine pirates. But the Holy Roman Empire is an elective monarchy with a philosopher king, which gives you the ruler a +2 ruler level cap, so they can get higher level, and it makes it so that they're less likely to get negative traits. Merchant guilds, which means that capital buildings produce merchant jobs and gives you +2 unity. We're authoritarian, militarist, and spiritualist, and our species are called Imperial Romans. And we are quick learners and conservationists, and those two are good because quick learners is really good combined with Philosopher King, because that means our leaders get +25% experience. It's Alfari says taking merchant guilds and not aristocratic elite. Well, you can't do that if you're if you're dictatorial. You can only do that, I think, if you're an oligarchy or a hereditary monarchy. But the Holy Roman, but I like the idea of the new Holy Roman Empire being an elected monarchy. But we're also conservationists. But we are not going to play as them. We are going to be continuing to play as the Pantherine pirates, because I'm really having fun with them. And so currently in our game as the Pantherine pirates, let's go back over again what our empire is like. We are a race of cat people. Our leader is 91 years old. Our ethics are: we are authoritarian and fanatic militarist. We're a bandit kingdom. We are a barbaric. We have the barbaric despoiler civic. So basically, it means we can't form. We have a bunch of most other civilizations start off not liking us, and we can't form certain federations, and certain diplomatic options are locked off to us, but we can raid people. We can do the bombardment raiding, which means we can steal population. And we have a warrior culture. So we are a bandit kingdom. Currently it's 2245 in the end of March. We have 7 planets in control of. And we chose the origin because part of the new update is you can choose an origin for your species. We chose Ring World, which means we start on an abandoned gigantic ring around a sun, and eventually we'll be able to fix these 2 parts of it. I wish we could fix the last part, but this is just an irreparably damaged part, so you can never theoretically walk all the way around this massive ring. I don't think you'd be able to live long enough to do that anyways. So what we just did recently is we subjugated the primitive world of Tiblik 1, which has a race of rock people on it called the Ronzar. Now, what I don't want to happen... Now, we're not a xenophobic race, so it doesn't really matter, but I just hope... We need to keep their growth in check. Same with this. This is a Raxcogium, they're refugees, that came from the other bandits. That is an AI. They're all AI, but the non-traditional. It's not a traditional civ. They're the Marauders. They settled here. Sorry, I'm still waking up. But what we've got a problem right now is this scary red thing here. Is we are currently overextended, and that means our technology costs, campaign costs, and tradition costs are all up. And you get rid of that by getting more administrative, and you get more administrative by building by getting bureaucratic jobs. Now I'm wondering where we should build. I don't know this game. You actually can eventually have races interbreed with each other. You can miscegenate. It takes a long time to get to that point, but under traditions, once you one of the ascension perks much later on is once you get certain technologies, you get gene tailoring, and if your race is I think it's if your race is if your empire is somewhat xenophilic, you can, and it basically allows. It makes so that you get a bonus to population growth on planets with different species, and they will eventually create a half-breed species which has traits from each of its parent. So you could actually make you can actually have literal genetically engineered cat girls, and you can have them as slaves, so for domestic ownership. But currently our borders look like this, and down here in the southeast is fine because these people actually kind of like us. We've been trying to improve our relations with them, but we also have a good choke point right here. We have a good choke point way up here in the north. That also gives us access to these stars here. The thing that we need to do, and who we're almost certainly going to have our first war with, is the Aztani Serene Nation, because we want this choke point right here. Because there also there's not really that many resources. So actually, having the choke point right here would be even better. And it'd be pretty easy to do, because there's not really any planets, so we don't have to waste a long time bombarding them. Now, I'm just wondering where I should build my bureaucratic, I mean, the only place I can build them right now is on our new planet. So are we basically just going to enslave these rock people and make them work as bureaucrats? I guess we are. Let's just build one, upgrade that. I'm wondering, should we make them slaves or just residents? Because, let's take a look at them. What are they good at? They're lithoids, so that means that they grow slower, so we don't have to worry about them outbreeding us. And they produce a small amount. Actually, it'd be a good idea to have a bunch of them, because they produce... Oh, no, if it's slavery or better, they produce rare crystals, which is really, really good. And that means we're producing not that many right now, as there's only 16 of them. So, to enslave them or not to enslave them. And then there's, of course, what type of slavery. And as undesirables, we could just purge them, but since we're not xenophobic, we can't just execute them. We just have to, if there's somebody else's problem, kick them out, deport them all. Currently, we have... Pantherines make up 80% of the total population. Rex Caudium 1%, and Rons are 18, but let's get started. So... I think, being what we are, we should enslave them. The Rons are, sorry about this, and if we don't really feel like it, slaves. And chattel slavery, well, yeah. They can move and whatever. They'll just be... Though I think they should become domestic servants. Is there a human race? We haven't seen them yet. Often you will find the planet Earth. If I don't like the fact that they're enslaved, I don't actually like them being slaves, but, I think we're going to run into problems if they're... slaves. We'll make another race our slaves. We'll make the Asteri slaves. So we'll just reload. Sorry about that. But we'll keep them residents for now, and then we can enslave them. I mean, I could just change it back 10 years later, but whatever. All right. But actually, as to what we need to do is we need to fix this. We could build an alien zoo, but yeah. So we need to get more money, because that's the big problem with the Ringworld start, is you get fewer but much more productive districts, and you need special materials to build them. Can we get... Oh, we can just buy crystals now, which is good, because we are producing more than enough food. Alright. So on Great Fang, we are building... Let's build a commercial segment. But yeah, you can find there are human factions. The pre-made human factions are the United Nations of Earth, which is kind of like the Federation from Star Trek. Have you ever read a manga? Yes, I've read plenty of manga. I have an entire bookshelf full of it because I'm a filthy weeaboo. And then there's their counterpart, which is the Commonwealth of Man, which is like if the Imperium of Man was just a military dictatorship. I like my own custom human faction is somewhere in between. But you can also just find Earth itself in a variety of time periods. So it could be actually just World War II, or the Earth could have been destroyed in a nuclear war and has become a tomb world. Yeah, I've heard Berserk is good. I would love to, like, somebody I know, like, wanted to get rid of Berserk, but their Berserk collection, but I was like, hey, I got a whole bunch of One Piece I don't really want to read anymore, because it's too expensive to try and get into that anymore. Also, I think I've kind of outgrown it. Oh. Their mountain calls for a more pronounced military presence. Okay, so they want to become more militaristic, which is a little scary. You know what I like is when you click on the different types of planets, it has its own sound, like... Because if you've ever wanted to know, what does a desert planet sound like? Now you do. Well, I don't pay for anime. I'll pay for manga. I'm fine with that. Ooh, what have we gotten? Might want to build some armies. That's true. Dealing with slaves is fun because it's... I guess one of the problems is with this game is you sometimes have to create challenges for yourself. Oh yeah, joke fact. I mean, we were playing as a bunch of kitty cat pirates. It's great. I know, like, yeah. Who would ever want to have fun in a video game? Why would you take it too seriously? All right. Anyways, Despad 2 is virtually fractal, the same wild collisions of natural and obviously artificial geography visible from space are replicated on the personal scale planetside. There are mountainsides with perfectly pyramidal bases and jagged, craggy summits. There are mountains with rough tundra that suddenly becomes a perfectly smooth plain of bare rock until another weathered natural formation bisects it. Juxtaposition of irregular boulders and rocks scattered among the perfect cubes of a size of a microchip or a hab block. As yet, we can only imagine how this came to pass. I only play Hearts of Iron 4 with the disco dancing Hortler mod. What is that? What is... I'm not... I kind of regret having bought... I got it on sale, so it's not that much, but I don't really play Hearts of Iron 4 very much. I don't have that many hours in it. Which is, you know, if you're not putting in hundreds of hours into Paradox games, you're not getting your money's worth. One of my planets has low stability. Okay. Yeah, let's just take the armies we have already and, what? Oh, wait, no. Yes, here we go. Oh, Rex, you're talking about, like, fake companies that you make. So you've created the Microsoft Corporation, Apple Corporation, and the Linux Empire. That's awesome. Strange door. As the science ship approaches 39-438, a vast and time-worn door is revealed. Who would have built it? And perhaps the answers are inside. And this is our fleet. It's the fleet's name is the Aisha Clan, named after Best Girl from Outlaw Star, because we're cat people. Let's bring the... I'm going to name... let's just keep it as it is, because I didn't... For a second there, I didn't know what our planet's star was called.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
What did we get? Oh, faster surveys. Yeah, we just got that because, like, it felt incomplete, even though we don't really need it anymore. What should we get? This sounds good. This can make it so that if enemy fleets come in, we can prevent them from going to FTL. You know what I never bother with, which I should at certain points, is our edicts, which are special things. You spend some influence or money or whatever in order to do something. Because what we need right now is more societal research. Because we need to get this scary number balanced. What's my say? I don't read a lot of books, and I really, really need to. I guess the best science fiction books I've read is I really like The Martian Chronicles by Ray Bradbury, and one of the earliest science fiction books, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. That's great. So right now I can't really cause to dance. Strange occurrences have been reported among the colonists on West Claw. Apparently many of them have taken to dancing in the streets for hours and days on end, refusing to stop until they're physically restrained. So far, it's only affected a small portion of the population, and our authorities have yet to establish a pattern. Have I read any of the 40k books? No. I do have on PDF all of the Horus Heresy novels, and I did buy just a physical copy of a Grey Knights novel. And I do need... I'm just afraid of, like, are they actually good? And I hear, though, the Horus Heresy, which I guess is technically Warhammer 30k, are really good. But, like, I know the story. I listened to, like, a bunch of lore videos when I wanted to start getting into 40k. Yeah, let's build a generator district. So, since Tiblik 1 is an Arctic world, and the beings here are suited to this, and since we don't currently have any restrictions on settling, the Ronzar are probably going to start growing here, which is fine, because this is where we need them. And again, they become a problem, we'll enslave them, and go from there. Let's get rid of this, we don't really need it. The Dancing Plague. I've never seen this before. The isolated incidents of spontaneous, prolonged dancing on Westclaw have... Okay, you say the books by Dan Abnett are the good 40k books. Alright, thank you. Anyways, the isolated incidents of spontaneous, prolonged dancing on Westclaw have escalated somewhat. Groups of hundreds of Pantheri, I made a mistake, but are now convulsively dancing in a variety of styles. Surprisingly, even those who have never shown much interest in dancing are suddenly able to perform expert moves, and the old among them have rediscovered the vigor of their youth. Although many residents are jokingly referring to it as the dancing plague, it is no joking matter. The dancers show no concern for their bodily needs and risk dancing themselves to get to death. All right. Now, we could have Space Cats have a rave plague. Exactly. Start the music, it's party time, or, which gives us extra happiness and amenities, or something is freaking wrong with us. We're going to be responsible pirates, because we love fun, but we're not that irresponsible. And I want to know what the hell is going on.
Situation log has been updated.
But it's going to have to wait, because we need this now.
Construction completed.
Oh, grand design. The discovery of the first crashed flying machine sets us on the right path, and led to the discovery of a multitude of crash sites similar glittering the surface of the planet. Without a doubt, these strange dead machines have something to do with the mysterious geometrical shapes that dot this world, but the extent of the damage caused by crash landings from high altitude will make analysis difficult. Alright. So, how is the World Congress doing? The Senate floor. Yeah, that's gonna be bad for us, because we're gonna need... Though we have plenty of consumer goods right now. We're still opposing it. Also, we couldn't save up. We could save up. We could just leave the galactic community right now. But let's stay for a little longer. If it really becomes a problem, we can just leave. So we've basically overextended ourselves currently. So let's not build anything else right now. Also, you can reduce the strain by the number of colonies, and for right now we still have a bunch of colonies. No, we need to get rid of this, and if the number's still going up because we're growing our population. And what kind of planet is it? It's a bureaucracy world, probably. Ooh. Oh, alright. Let's check out this first. The archaeological site. Asteroid Vault. Opening the vault has raised more questions than it answered. Contained within is an esoteric collection of items ranging from junk to what are possibly artifacts from a forgotten empire. Sorting through it all took some time, but we did find some useful items. And that gives us a research auction and some... Okay, that's kind of stupid. That sucks. That's shit. But, more importantly, the Lachec's regime wants us to form a federation of martial alliance. The galaxy is dark and full of terrors, Pantherine. Join us in a federation for mutual protection. Members of this, and a martial alliance, members of this federation seek to close their ranks around the ideas of camaraderie, martial prowess, and military cooperation. That gives us shipbuilding speed. That's pretty good. I think, yes. And I also want to explore what's it like in the update.
Federation for the betterment of all.
Yeah. Let history record that on this day, June 6, 2247, The governments of Lechek's regime and the Pantherine pirates have signed a treaty of federation. As the founding members of the Star Mutual Assistance Pact, that sounds stupid. They will now face the future as firm allies. The combined might of this martial alliance is sure to give pause. It should have spelt it P-A-W-S, like pause, because we're cats. To give those with designs on the territory of its member states a new era of military supremacy has begun. I think you can rename it, yeah, almost certainly. And we just found another curator order. That doesn't matter. Only the Federation president. We have bigger economy than them. I want to become the new... I think... Can you challenge them? Oh, succession type. It rotates every... whenever a term ends. How long is a term? We could also have it as a fight of the strongest, which would fit perfectly for us. All right. We are firm allies. But we have a dancing disease, and we're really overextended bureaucracy-wise, so we can't really help you quite yet. We're losing Federation experience. How do we fix that? Let's assign our... because we don't need to improve relations with him anymore. Will this help? Well, it seems the loss is going down. Ooh, open borders. That's also going up, and it's from population jobs gives you extra. All right. New tradition time. Oh, and we can also get another ascension perk. Great game, star base damage, and upgrade costs reduced. Sure. All right, what should we get? We don't need extra star bases because we can still build plenty. We don't really need more unity. Leader level cap experience game. That would be good. Subject integration, nah. Administrative capacity sounds really good right now. I think because we could just get... we're either going to get that or technological ascendancy. What should we get? I think normally when I play, I get technological ascendancy, but I actually really think we need this. Though, yeah. There we go. Because we still need to expand the Empire. And for now, we also just reduced the total cost of technology because we have gotten rid of any of the penalties. All right. And that'll be just our next one anyways. Nope. A custom job. Analysis of the crash machinery turned out to give all the answers. Just make a roll to... We are, but I liked the administrative. That'll be... Our next one will be the... our next perk will be the machinery one. Analysis of the crash machinery turned out to give all the answers. The machines were huge energy cutters flying around in orbit and sculpting the surface of the landscape with powerful laser beams. One of the machines contained data fragments that explain the entire planet shaping project was a custom job ordered by an unknown client, indicating some market-driven civilization of tremendous capacity. This gives a whole new meaning to the concept of terraforming. Oh, that's really good. Terrestrial sculpting. That sounds good. So what? Some rich dickhead was just like, "Hey, there's this rock in space robots. Make it look pretty and have all these like weird abstract designs. You bring your own interpretation to it. It's abstract art. You wouldn't get it." All right, we should build a starbase here. How did they get? Oh, no, it's connected there. It's like, how do they build one all the way over here? It's like, what, 2 star jumps away? All right, we can build a few more ships. Let's build a few more ships. Let's build. Oh, now that's funny. I remember. I forgot that I named my Corvette class as the Fluffy Tail and Short Hair class. That's adorable. Okay, we can still build that. Oh yeah, we're getting a destroyer soon, in 2 years anyway. Because we need some bigger ships.
Construction completed.
Okay, so we're getting experience, or the decrease is going down, so I imagine we're going to get more. You know what we should get is more alloys. Because currently we're doing okay. I think I want the bureaucracy spread out. Decentralized. Only one? Really? Only one measly energy credits? Oh boy. I don't want them spreading too much. Though the Ronzar don't breed very quickly because they're rock people.
Construction completed.
Oh, what's this? Resolution has been passed. Oh boy. That means diplomatic weight from the economy, and well, we are getting a bunch more resources, so that will be good.
Construction completed.
Oh, someone's dead. The war lady has died at 95. Rest in peace, Seri Biserim. So that means our 78-year-old heir, Princess Aroy, will take the throne. No heir. Great. Oh, Prince Sar. All right, he's young. The queen is dead. Long live the queen. War Lady Aroy J. Dalit. And her, all right, extra trade value. That's good because we need to be building more output. We're going to build more outposts, and I like leadership experience gain. What should we build next? Here we're getting plenty of consumer goods. We're okay on Empire Sprawl. I think we should build more research. Though Hognai is going to be our tech world, but why can't we build an alien zoo? We can build it on other planets. Can we just not? Let's. We actually need some extra food. Let's build a hydroponics farm, because that's cheaper than having to build the agricultural segments. All right, see you, Alfaris. Oh, you leave it in the background. Thank you. I don't feel you don't need to. It's just I want people to watch the streams. You don't have to, but you should. Oh, rivalry has started. Trouble in Paradise. I tend to play as empires where, like, I do this in Civilization too, where you basically just you're kind of out of the way and you're pretty peaceful for most of the game, and then you've saved up all your, like, everybody trusts you or nobody suspects you, so eventually you can just go all out in just one massive war campaign. It's great. Oh, we discovered a new planet. Or they have, rather. Alright, let's take care of those.
Construction completed.
West Claw, we should build an... Or let's make that... Let's put a foundry here.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Alright, we can get destroyers now. And crystal mines. Alright. And we can... Oh, we can get synthetic... Alright, now things are starting to open up. But... Yep, there's crystal. I think that's what we should build. I can't really build any of any destroyers yet because we're at our fleet limit, our naval capacity. Alright, Senate floor. Next. What does that mean? Tended to just be generally aggressive for the campaign. I don't know. I like the idea of, like, nobody suspects this giant empire because the AI is too stupid, and then just boom.
Completed.
What is the... Oh, do we want research cooperative? Yeah, no. Because I don't know what that notification means. How are we faring against the Asteri? Asteri, currently equivalent, and they are not currently allied with anybody. That's good. That's very good. They're currently... We might be able to make friends with these guys, because then we can work together to take down the Asteri. Alright. What do they want? Greetings, Pantherine. As you no doubt know, we Hantak are dedicated to the study and conservation of all forms of life in the galaxy. We have studied your species and determined that the Pantherine pirates is unlikely to last more than a few centuries at best. Hey! To ensure the continuation of the Pantherine species, should the worst befall your empire, we would like to acquire a part of your population for our endangered species preserve, and totally not wanting to have big cat people pets. We will construct a special reservation that perfectly mirrors the natural habitat of your species, and its population will be well taken care of and protected from all harm, so you don't need to worry on their behalf. So what do you say? You can contribute to our preserve and safeguard the future of your species. Yes. Ooh, well, it's not that long. They'll be pleased and they'll show us favor. We're gonna do it. Oh, yeah, that was a great idea. We already know who Zura Corp is. That was a stupid idea. Shouldn't have done that. Oh well.
Construction completed.
You know what? Since they're already on these planets, we're gonna start restricting the rights of the Ronzar. They can be on their planet. And they can grow, but they cannot migrate. Oh, the Senate is in session. This will make Starbase upkeep. I'm abstaining and of course everybody else is abstaining. Is supporting it. Great. All right. Is everybody doing okay with the whole virus? Obviously, we can only be doing so well, but I hope y'all are feeling okay. All right.
Construction completed.
Oh, whoops. We're going to have to resettle the Ronzar back to where they freaking came from. Yeah, get back. Pantherine only.
Research concluded.
Cold fusion reactor. We need faster research, I think. Whisker Prime. I'm going to build an alien zoo. And that gives us duelist jobs? What? Okay. Oh, that's a scary number. Who likes us? Who do we have trade? Do they want any of our shit? I mean, stuff. Sorry. I don't want to swear. Oh, wait, no. We want energy credits. We're giving them minerals. We don't have that many to give. You can give some consumer goods, surprisingly enough. We'll give 10. And we'll give them some minerals. We want... Because intergalactic trade like that is always better than just doing it internally, because you don't get the same market inefficiency. And that's just a fancy way of saying it's better to trade with other people in the galaxy, because if you just do it internally with your own market, you get a whole bunch of you have to keep paying all these market fees, which is makes it really inefficient. So you don't really want to do it unless you're completely oversaturated in one resource, or you're in an emergency. We really need more money.
System survey concluded.
We should start making claims. There aren't really any planets that we can get from them. We can just start out with a small war. The only thing I don't like is the war exhaustion, is it prevents just like this endless great war from happening, which is fun and interesting, because eventually, both sides' war exhaustion will go up at a set rate, and go up like as if they're losing the war or lose major battles. But eventually, both sides will be at 100%, and there'll just be a forced peace, which I'm not a fan of.
Construction completed.
Doesn't concern me, so I don't care. Abandoned gateway. We have encountered another abandoned gateway, this time near the Nivogi black hole. It appears to have been built entirely by microscopic nanites, nanomachines, of an unknown design. Unlike the previous structure, this gateway has been significantly altered since its initial construction. Its connection to the rest of the network has been severed. Instead, the only valid destination is an uncharted group of stars just beyond our galaxy that has been designated the L cluster by our astronomers. Although the gateway emits a faint power signature, it has been deliberately locked into some kind of maintenance loop that prevents its activation. Until we find some way of aborting this process, the L cluster will remain beyond our reach. So yeah, I've seen what that is. The L cluster, you basically just get access to a bunch of other stars, like over here someplace. Oh, there we go. Military. People want a military. Some city housing. All right.
Construction completed.
Giant skeleton we can investigate. I think we need to move where we have our big trade node, because there's a whole bunch of trade stuff we need. So we're get rid of this, or let's build the other one first. We'll build it here because 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Because probably our next technology is going to be, after the crystal mines, is going to be getting an upgrade to the star base.
Construction completed.
Trade agreements I do not care about. Where is that anyway? The oh, it's down there. I don't care. I just could not care in the slightest. Oh, we can start building up our destroyers. Special project completed. Our continued studies of the mass skeletal remains on Subterraneous 1A have managed to shed some light on how the creature ended up on the moon. There are very faint residual energy readings that indicate some kind of dimensional portal existed briefly towards the rear of the skeleton. Science officer Tiki Takara theorizes that the creature passed through the gateway from another dimension, only to quickly perish in the hostile environment of Subterraneous 1A. Why it did this and where it came from are questions that may never be answered. Alright. Nice. What should we have them do next? Bunch of planets. Awesome. Go home. Now we know what they need to do next. Alright, we should get harmony or prosperity next, because this reduces how much food we need, but food is a little easier to get. All harmony reduces the empire sprawl by 10%. I think we should just do both of these at the same time and switch back and forth. I like the mining station output. But stability. Oh, these are better ones. I'm gonna start with. I think we need that. So yeah. All right. That'll help us get some more money. I mean credits. Why it has to be energy credits, I don't know. See, already improved that.
A war has erupted.
Ooh. The Yamakira regime has declared war on the Alvanian Hive. Where is that? Alright. Who are we? Who is fighting each other? They're a hive mind fighting a hegemonic imperialists, so they're our friends. We want them to win. I'm just curious as to there's apparently another the coalition of Debo. I always love when like these little mini states start emerging. All right, so the Albanians, where are they? Oh, I keep forgetting. Yeah, there's 2 Albanian empires. Bizarre. Oh, new tech. All right, awesome. Fleet command limit should be up. Empire sprawl, psionic theory. That's really good. Those things will remain up. So, all right. I think we should get that. Though we can get that later. Let's just do this first.
Construction completed. Construction completed.
We're not being that militaristic quite yet.
Construction completed.
Oh, new aliens? Who are these people? Guess I just passed through. All right, we'll do this, and then we have to figure out this dancing plague because I'm scared of that. It'll also be nice if we got robots. We don't have robots yet, because robots don't rebel against you. At least I don't think. They probably do at some point, knowing this game. What the? We're gonna have to bring these guys back. Digging it. Clearing away the rubble is a painstaking and risky business. Workers and equipment have to be hoisted down hundreds of meters to the dig site, and excavated rubble has to be lifted out. There have been numerous casualties and accidents while working in these trying conditions. But progress is being made every day we venture deeper. The walls of the crater are worn and cracked by time, but they plunge unerringly straight down into the planet's core. We can only speculate on how deep it goes. As something in the depths, garbling all our sensor readings. Keep digging.
Construction completed.
I think it is time we build a new... we settle onto a new planet. I don't like that. That's less habitable for us. Tomb World could, because eventually we'll get robots, and we have enough consumer goods right now. They're better at... There's Titanic life, so we should settle there. Degantu Prime. What should we call this? We'll call it the Cat's Meow. Using robots. What am I, a liberal? No, but robots are cool. Also, this planet makes it so we can ride dinosaurs, so I'm really excited about that. Or we're going to have to kill them all, but save scumming exists for that specific reason.
Construction
How is
completed.
the war going over there? I want to see. Nothing has really happened so far. See, this is the thing I'm not that thrilled about, is we have a pretty big empire that stretches all the way from here all the way down here. So if we wanted to go, it would pretty much take us from one end to... It would take us it would take us years to get all the way to the... Well, that's not that bad. Should get over here, because
Evasive maneuvers.
Yep. Let's get out of here. There's a bunch of fresh planets just ripe for the settling, but
Construction completed.
And since we're getting that soon, we probably don't really need our... we won't need 2 construction ships for much longer, I don't think. I'm probably going to save scum after we research crystal mines, because we really need a bigger space station.
The special project has concluded.
Oh, the Tianki are docile creatures capable of accessing some lower dimensions of subspace, but they roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but the intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack, even when provoked. They can be safely ignored. Killer Sci-Fi says, I'm playing as Barbaric Despoiler as well, but I'm a Lithoid. My Empire Sprawl is absolutely insane, but at least I have a lot of planets. My economy's amazing. Good for you. Our economy is doing well in certain sectors. The common one, we're doing really well with consumer goods. We have a whole bunch, and because I tend to not build enough alloy foundries, and I need to build more, because that's how you get ships. That's how you get the good stuff. Oh, our envoy has died. Oh dear. And one of our scientists is dead. Great. Our archaeologists working on Sosta 3C have reached a highly unstable section of the ruins. Several archaeologists were recently killed when a ceiling collapsed on the Tiki Batorik emerged unscathed from the debris, but work at the site has been momentarily halted. Shit. I mean, shoot. And rest in peace, Tiki Dakara. Alright, you're young Makbi Sarim. I think he's related to the royal family then. Or is that just a first name? No, they have last names. Get over there. Alright, we need more star bases, and we can definitely afford them. Let's build a trading post here so we can get some of that. And we need one that's just kind of for getting our naval capacity up. And since they're super friendly with us, let's build it there.
Colony establishment has begun.
Oh, resolution passed. What did passed? Oh, it's the whatever this is. I don't care. Oh no, that's gonna screw our economy over. Eventually, we're gonna leave. I want this. I want the galactic market, and then I think we'll just leave. Because buzzword standardizations means, yeah, these things aren't sounding all that good. Guardian Angels, form Galactic Council. This sounds stupid. I can't wait for the day when a country eventually says, you know what, we're not doing it. We're out of the UN.
Construction completed.
It's a tropical world and a relic world. That's really good, because then we don't have to worry about... we can settle there without any real problems. And let's get the construction ship over there. It's basically Japan before World War II. Are you referring to just not being in the... Yeah, that and just countries saying, screw the UN, or screw the League of Nations. How's our Federation doing? Nice. Relic world's good. Basically, that's just a giant city planet that's got a high degree of resources on it, and is highly habitable. Well, Japan didn't get crushed because they left the League of Nations. They got crushed because they went to war with the United States when they were already at war with China. Planet-wide machinery. There's decaying machinery covering Yamal 3, originally constructed as a staggering 70,000 years ago. The fate of the alien engineers who built it is unclear, as they no longer inhabit the planet. Their machinery span the majority of the surface of the planet, crisscrossing mountains and oceans alike, and even extends far below the planet's surface. In a vast network of underground facilities has been constructed using identical materials and serial codes, suggesting a single institution created the entire network. From the long overgrown agricultural sectors to the collapsed energy generation and transformation systems and extensive communications arrays, all of the industrial and entertainment needs of this planet's lost inhabitants were met by this one super machine. Remarkably, some of these mechanical sectors are still functional, sending and receiving local signals, lighting up long rotted ghost towns, and watering great swaths of what must have been agricultural land. Deep scans of the planet's crust suggest the sprawling machine's control center is located underground. We will have to excavate it if we wish to reach it. As for the strange organic tissue covering most of the planet's spanning machinery, our science team remains thus far remains baffled by its nature and purpose. Nice. I need some water. Don't worry, have some with me. We're not taking a break yet. Now, where are those? stupid space amoebas. Oh. Toxicity risk. Oh, great. Oh, wait, no, that's good. The excavation has hit delays as the dig site becomes increasingly toxic the deeper we go. Parts of the shaft are dangerously irradiated, probably by the catastrophic event that dug out the crater in the first place. The need for protective countermeasures and decontamination apparatus is slowing progress on the work. Well, once we get down there, we'll have a party.
System survey concluded.
Is that some good ASMR? Me screwing on the metal cap of my water bottle. Federation, I don't care. Oh boy. Well, our fleet's dead. We have encountered some kind of vast entity near the P94L singularity. It appears to exist only partially inside our own universe, with the bulk of the creature still trapped somewhere in whatever nightmarish realm it spawned from. There is malevolent intelligence at work here, ancient beyond our concept of time and utterly alien in its design. We can only guess as to its purpose. So a freaking eldritch horror. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, there's eldritch horrors in this game, as if it didn't have enough. Look at this thing. And this is one of the Leviathans, I guess. Like, it's the size of a planet, and this is only part of it. This could be one of its fingers for all we know. The thing I don't like is that it doesn't tell you how much health it has or what its strength is, so you don't really know when you'll be able to fight it. Guess when we fight it right now? No way. But yeah, I mean, this thing is gorgeously horrifying. Oh, look, it's like a slug mixed with a xenomorph, and it's got like this purple hanging mouth. It's got like the things like a millipede has, like all the little segmentations. It almost looks like a black rubber hose. It's terrifying. Awful. Anyways, hope you have good dreams tonight.
Engaging hostile forces.
Oh, yeah, there we go. News of a giant. I thought we would make it. News of a giant being seen in the dark void of space is spreading across the Empire like a plague. Oh, it's like the dancing plague we have. There is concern and optimistic wonder, but mostly brings existential dread to the populace. Historical documents will record this day as tremendous importance. Like, okay, it's attacking us. Look at it. Why are you fighting it? No. Leave. You're all gonna die. Look at what it can do to us. Look at this. Right, well, in the meantime, while we're being screwed, let's build some new ships, because now we can build destroyers. And we're gonna build, we want a kind of ship. What kind of destroyers do we want? I think we want like an artillery type that just has, yeah, one that's kind of like a big hammer. This will be like a hammer. It doesn't have missiles, but yeah. All right. I'll build coil. Let's have it be a coil gun. Yeah. Or I like laser artillery. Yeah, it's our laser artillery ship. And then just 2 coil guns here and here. Ceramo metal armor. Let's balance it out. Deflector. What should we name this? What should we name it? We should name this the Persian class. Or we should name it the long hair class. A long hair class destroyer on upgrade. And then we'll just build our kind of... Actually, let's rename this. No, our long hair be... Well, we'll rename... Hard to find enough cat-related names, isn't it? The Meowvelous. That's perfect. That is perfect. The Meowvelous class destroyer. And this will just be kind of like a normal gunship. Nice look. This is a cool looking design. The Neko class. Yes, that's great. Perfect. Why didn't I think of that? Because we're going to have to build a bunch of these things. Alright. Thankfully, we have a bunch of steel, so... Or we have a bunch of alloys, sorry. What? They can't be a rival anymore? Aw, that sucks. Well, these guys are all... Oh, it's because...
Lost.
Yeah, our whole fleet's been just immediately wiped out. Great. Alright, we should... Well, it's auto-saving, so
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
we should... It'd be good to get some better shields. Alright.
Knowledge is the key
Please,
to the universe.
please let us get... Alright, nice. That's L-Gate, but we need the star holds for right now. Alright, alright, alright.
Construction completed.
Don't worry, we're building more. I don't know who I'm talking to, but...
Construction completed.
Senate is now in session. Once we form the galactic market, I think we'll stop. Oh god, people keep dying. Alright. That's nice. We probably need that. They're younger, so they'll last longer so they can get more levels. Welcome, Governor Mickey DeCoot.
Construction completed.
Now we can colonize this planet. What should we call this? This will be like a city planet, yeah. Alright, see you, Rex. We should call this planet Does anybody have any good names for this planet? Fluffball. Scratchpad. That can be the other one. Because there's 2 good planets we can colonize here. I think once the galactic market is ready, we'll just leave. We'll do a Brexit.
System survey concluded.
Ooh. Creeping doom. The excavation has finally reached the bottom of the crater, where they found an ancient drilling machine of colossal proportions slumbering in the dark. Further study of it revealed that it carried a tremendous fusion bomb set for remote detonation. The going theory is that the drilling machine was supposed to dig itself down to the planet's core and then detonate its payload, which would result in a catastrophic shattering of the entire world. Why would anyone want to do this remains unclear. Deep core mining, which is really good. Alright, that's just a bunch of old stuff. Oh, we still have 3, where is... Wait. How many... Oh, we only have 2 science ships. Oh, they're done. Oh, there's another excavation site here. Okay, cool. Here we go. I didn't know that. Yeah, we'll get a whole bunch of money once we get the Starhold, because then we can just expand outwards. This will just turn into a anchorage. Yes.
Our science ship is under fire.
There it is. I was about to ask where our fleet went. It's like, oh, we gotta get rid of these the space meal. Oh, yeah, they're all dead.
A new world has been colonized.
Yay! The cat's meow. Oh boy. Yep. This is about time when everyone starts dying. Nobody home. Landing teams were sent down on the surface of Sosta 4 and captured our first close-range look at the world and its windswept, deserted cities. They are old, weathered by exposure and neglect, but mostly intact, with no signs of destruction. Of the inhabitants, there is no trace. The only plausible theory is that some sort of mass migration or evacuation took place. We still have yet to determine what could compel an entire species to abandon everything they'd built and ever known. Keep digging!
Construction completed.
Oh, another person died. Yet, War Lady's already dead. Alright, Warlord. Long live Warlord Sar Tkut. And what does he want? Extra mining and expansionist 2. That's good. Heir to the throne is Princess Sari. Who is... No, I thought she was older. Oh, peace. I think, yeah, they gained up... Oh, they cut them in half. They cut the Alvarian hive in half. Now I'm just making weird noises. Well, don't spoil it, Killer Sci-Fi. Can we still access them? I wonder if we can still access the galactic market after we leave the, if we leave the galactic, whatever it is, or the, galactic community, sorry. I hope we can. Energy grid, yeah. Or, what do we need right now? Because we now finally have positive money. This is our bureaucratic center. I don't know how much more we'll need.
Construction completed.
Oh boy, what did we ever do to you? We should be getting ready to go to war, though. Oh, now they're righteous. Alright, that's good. Down we go. The investigation into Sostafor's missing population has made a breakthrough. Large sealed shield doors leading to a massive deep tunnel network stand as proof that the entire species started to move underground at some point. Cross-examination with geological and meteorological data indicates that the entire planet was gripped by a sudden onset ice age, perhaps triggered by a shift in axial tilt, which likely triggered the migration. Excursions into the vast tunnel network are underway. Keep digging. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be building a fleet and a colony ship. Maybe we should build another shipyard. I'll build that there, and then we'll just get rid of that, because we don't really need another, we don't need 2 construction ships anymore. Look at our glorious empire. Magnetic miracle. The strong magnetic field around the cat's meow has been affecting computers on the surface recently. Oddly, this effect is not merely a random interference. Instead, computers are actually working more efficiently than they should be. It's almost as if an outside force is lending a helping hand. I think that should mean that the cat's meow is going to be a tech world. Because not only do we have the strong magnetic field, which gives us more research, but we get extra societal research. So, or is it just a net thing we get, regardless of whether or not we have jobs we have research jobs? Fatal heat wave. The expedition has returned with an answer to the mystery of Sostafor and its missing people. Most of the plant's population died out in the sudden chaotic ice age. The remnants of the species migrated deeper into the plant's crust to get closer to the cooling core, which was the only remaining source of warmth and energy in the ice age's wake. A tremendous subterranean engineering project was initiated by the survivors in a desperate attempt to thaw the frozen world. They tried to channel geothermal heat from the planetary core up to the surface, but something went terribly wrong, and the core rejuvenation spiraled out of control. Who could have seen that coming? Flooding the shelter tunnels with magma and superheated gas, wiping out all survivors in an instant. Oops. And we get deep crust engineering. All right. Let's go here.
Construction
So
completed.
he's 80. Tiki Patorak is 82. He's not going to live much longer.
Research concluded.
Oh, extra research. Alright, now this is good. Again, I said this to my first stream. That I don't understand why we only have, you know, a limited number of options of research. Why not just give us the whole tech tree and not have to do this weird workaround where, oh, you can research a technology that can give you one extra alternative. Ooh. Which is really useful, but why not just give us all of them?
Completed.
Alright, on Great Fang, we should build another research center. Or research labs. Oh, Federation Association ended. The Elvarian Hive has ended their status with the Interstellar Technologicus Concord. Ha ha! Globalism is dying. Our little Federation is doing fine, and we're about to level up. Nice. Oh, that's why it's not upgrading. It needs more time. Oh, we can build an art college, but we need... Oh, it needs a curator think tank. No, it's not there. What is this? Oh, I can't... Can we not build a special trade thing here? Oh, well.
Construction completed. Ship upgrades applied. Construction completed.
Oh, I thought I was playing New World Symphony for a second. It sounds very much like it. If you can hear the music. I love that song. By Anton Dvorak. Whichever it is. What should we build on North Claw? North Claw is right... Where is it? North Claw's right here. Oh yeah, it's on the other side of the system from the Tiblik. We could use some... Maybe we could use some amenities. Or let's build a holo theater. Let's splurge. Kind of wish it would... It's kind of like in Hearts of Iron 4 or EU4. The name of your empire will kind of stretch to fit the size of your empire, whereas this, it'll always remain relatively like this on the same. They'll all be kind of parallel to each other, so it doesn't show the name of the empire. I mean that makes this game unplayable basically.
Construction completed.
Let's just save the game first because it's been a while.
Construction completed.
We should make this into a sector too. Alright. Oh wait, no. Shouldn't have done that. Should wait. I'll play for a while longer. I'm still good. I just kind of prefer... It's like, I like playing this on stream. It's like, I kind of want to play on my own, and I don't want to play as the HRE anymore. Well, I could, but I'll see. My game. We don't have anything else to do, because it's hard to find a job right now. But I've been applying. CVS has an opening, and they just got my application, so... Let's pray that that works. You know what I hate are assessments, because, okay, I get assessments for a higher level job, but like, isn't that what the interview's for? Also, like, I'm applying to like be cashier at a place, right? I failed my assessment for Walmart, even though I actually looked up like how to best answer the questions. But it's like, okay, that's hurting them more than me, because it's like they just need somebody to stock shelves.
Construction completed.
Why do they need you to take this stupid assessment? You know how, as long as you're a basic human being that understand that's not a sociopath. I don't get it. But the CVS, it said like, we'll need you to fill out an assessment, and I'm like, okay, I want to like take my time and do it later. Then it's like, oh no, you still apply for the job, and it didn't say you failed the assessment, so
Construction completed.
hopefully everything works out. Who's letting me within their borders? Who the hell are these people? Oh, I keep forgetting they exist. Alright, they open our borders. That doesn't mean anything. Do you think I care? I'm not amused. Naval capacity even a higher. Because we need a huge fleet. We need a huge fleet, boys. Once we research... Well, we could probably get our war on right now, but... We need more. Why do we keep... We don't need throw. We don't need it. Oops. Science Killer Sci-Fi says I assume there'll be a lot of vacancies to be filled for a lot of those types of jobs now that they're essentially required to keep shit afloat. Yeah, I know. There is definitely plenty of hiring. It's just the problem is making sure a human being reads your resume. That's been my biggest problem looking for work. Federation next level. Our new Federation perks are active. How do I become president? Oh, 20 years. Alright, so it'll be a while before... Can we still just declare war on these dickheads? How do I wanted... Oh, now we can declare war. Alright, good. We're fucking these guys up once we're ready. And we'll be ready soon. The fleet is coming. The fleet will be ready. Let's just research this one planet. Because then we can go. Yeah, I get you. My job closed like 2 weeks back because of Corona-chan, so I'm weighing my options whether I should buy it. Don't be a NEET. I mean, it will eat away at your soul because you come to really crave and love the order and structure. Because like people, you take a vacation, but when you're unemployed for a long time, like you start going insane. And I would like to move out from my parents. And now I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't go back to school because. Well, once this whole thing is done, once museums open up again, I think I can go back because I have until July to get my application in, so I can go back for the September semester because I was originally going to do it in the summer, but they're only offering one online class, and it's probably not worth it. And right now, it's probably too late. But oh well. I was on the verge of getting a job too. Why do you? That's why I have a Patreon, and why I need to kick myself every day I'm not making videos. I mean, I'm streaming, which is nice, but like people want to see me because I can definitely make another monarchist video. I just have to relearn how to edit because there is new editing software I have that's free, but because Movie Maker was working just fine for very simple videos, but I don't have it on my new PC, so. Cat's Meow contains ruins of another Zeroni colony. A bunch of space Italians. It's the Zeroni. The first step to solving this mystery is to try and make contact with this world's psionic archive. Because when you're a NEET, you eventually become like Chris Chan, and nobody wants to be like Chris Chan. Not even him. Even he doesn't know it. You know, I oscillate between really what people should be is feeling bad for this obviously mentally ill person who, because of, you know, online cyberbullying, well, to that extreme of people bullying an autistic man. Well, he's not a man, he's a literal man-child, but the thing is, he's also a really terrible person that, like, consistently will constantly like send death threats to people despite saying he's. The thing I just don't like is strange crystal. Using protocols established with the previous crystal, it was much easier to establish contact with this one. Again, its records are fragmented, but we have learned that another advantage of being able to enter the shroud was that the shroud touches all parts of the physical galaxy, perhaps all parts of the universe, simultaneously. If one can enter the shroud, it is possible to exit it at any known location. This ability to psionically jump between physical locations allowed the Zeroni to spread to all corners of the galaxy, although because they spent most of their time within the shroud, they made few permanent colonies, which were mostly located near their homeworld. Crystal also gave this location to another colony. But yeah, it's something I've noticed is, well, this is actually it'll probably get me banned off of Twitch, so I'll try and be very subtle about it, is people of a certain sexuality that are men, the men that are fond of bolts and not nuts, it's not so much that they're fond of bolts.
Construction.
It's not so much that is off-putting to me. It's the kind of super passive aggressive and kind of effeminate nature to the point where it's like so warped. And I don't want to say anymore because that'll get me off of Twitch. But all I'm saying is Birth of the Galactic Market. De facto galactic trade, unbound by the performance of international diplomacy, has existed since we first discovered that we're not alone in the universe. As new borders. As new borders are discovered and old ones are redrawn across the galaxy, Galactic's leaders agree it is time to legitimize this commercial forum so that all may benefit. In the coming years, independent traders and government agencies would be looking to establish a quasi-central hub for galactic commerce. We could surely benefit were this hub to fall within Pantherine space, so we could choose to promote one of our worlds for this purpose. Why don't we just take what we need? Should we do it? Should we try and become the... buzzword standardization looks like stupid. That'll make our habitability go down even more, so I think it's time that we leave. I'm just going to save it right now, and just in case, because I want to know if I can still be part of the galactic community, or if I can still try and get the galactic market. But yeah, we'll wait for the galactic market to be founded. Maybe we should suggest it be here, because we have the money and the influence to do it. Alright, we did it. We did it, Reddit. We won't fully try and do it, but once it's formed, we will leave the galactic community. That sounds good. Ooh, that's good. I don't think we need to build that many. We need more ships. We must have more ships.
Construction completed.
Okay, we don't really need him anymore. I'll save us some money because we need it for our huge ass fleet. Ooh, upkeep. Oh no, that's not the supply. The supply leader one's my favorite because that gives you just a decrease to the whole fleet's upkeep cost, which is good. Rail guns. Oh, what should we do? We're almost done with that. What? What happens if we hit that?
The key to the universe.
Okay, cool. Corvette hit points, that would be good. And that'll get us up to our limit. Yeah. Oh, and we can upgrade our star bases now. We need some more alloys. We don't need a shipyard there. We don't even really need this here. Or that'll be anchorage. All right, we could. I think we can take him.
Research
Let's
concluded.
do eager. Energy credits from technicians or I think we need the. That's actually pretty good. We will steal some of the POPs too. Once we get down here.
Completed.
Or get up there. Now we can look at our marvelous fleet. Look at this. Wait.
Construction completed.
Look at this. Yeah. You know what I like doing is slowing time down and like this is like a movie shot. Right. It's just seeing like the fleet slowly edging its way across the solar system. The pirates. We be looking for booty. Because I keep forgetting we're pirates. We have overdone it with the Empire sprawl. Oh well. In the sense that we don't really need that much. Yeah. Don't worry, once the galactic market is established, we'll leave. Hey, Dr. Ron Pohl. Districts, blah, blah, blah. Cities, mining, specialist output. Are technicians specialists for the... No. Metallurgists. We'll get more metallurgy. Utopian Dream would be a good idea. Clerk jobs. We're going to adopt Harmony.
Construction completed.
This is my favorite Paradox game. Someone asked. This is probably my favorite. That and the other ones that I play the most is the first Victoria game and Darkest Hour, the mod that just became its own game to Darkest Hour to Heartspire 2. But this is probably my favorite. If I had to play only one, it'd be this easily. I love the freedom it gives you. I love the setting. I love all the little stories. I love the look of it. I love the music. It's probably not... People will say, like, this is the most casual streamlined. But I'm like, streamlined for a Paradox game is like, still substantially more complex than, like, Civilization, which is, I guess, the closest thing to it. Are there any other grand strategy games, or is this really the only... Is Paradox the only company that makes them? But now, I do have to get to recording some of the... Oh, wait. I was about to say, like, I need to record some of these streams. Like, oh, wait, that's what it's doing. But, I mean, I want to make a big video on this, but I'll have to do some more recording of it in my own time. I won't really need any sound. I can just get that on my own, but... Oh, yay, we can research this. We haven't done that a lot. Endless Legend is also... I've heard that's good, too. Armello looks cool, and again, that makes me sound like a furry, because it's about, like, it's like a turn-based RPG, kind of like Civilization, that's, like, got, like, animal races, so, like, bear people, wolf people, and, like, rabbits and stuff, and that actually looks really cool. But, I'm just waiting for it to be cheap enough. There's a bunch of games I want when the summer sale comes out, because I think I definitely want. I'm gonna get the Code Vein DLC, probably. I noticed is like Code Vein, if you don't know, is basically Dark Souls, but just like made by the most raging weebs ever. It's anime waifu Dark Souls, where everybody is like a sexy vampire. But like it came out just before Death Stranding, the big Hideo Kojima clusterfuck. I didn't play it. I watched Joseph Anderson's streams of it, which is almost the same as playing it, because in that game you're delivering packages as Norman Reedus to different places. And apparently Hideo Kojima thinks all of America just looks like Iceland. And like the story is the most it's one of the few times the story in a game has made me angry, because I don't understand the people that like that like the Metal Gear games. I really don't, because it's like it's stories that are completely ridiculous and stupid, but they're played completely straight, or the man that writes them takes them completely seriously, whereas Code Vein is ridiculous and stupid, but like at least they know what they're doing and they want to have fun with it. But it's weird, like Nier Automata is ridiculous and kind of stupid, where you're playing as a sexy French maid in like a post-apocalyptic robot world, but like that's one of the best stories in games I've ever seen, because they actually wrote a story. No, wait, no. Do not go through there. Don't you go through there. That's where we all die. It should not let me do that. Can you ask the Marauders to give you access, I wonder?
The special project has concluded.
Zulkar swarm secured. The Zulkar are swarming insect analogs, unusual both for their large size and the fact that they're lithivores, feeding off rocks and minerals in the ground. One of the ships belonging to the PRS, the Pantherine Royal ship Yisorum, sustained serious damage when it inadvertently passed through a large swarm, and several Zulkars began to feed on its hull. But our ships aren't made of rocks. The construction, or is like metal like a delicacy for these things. Construction of the special containment facilities required to hold these has already begun in the Museum of Exobiology on Great Fang. I'm wondering if we're going to make them do we have to make it out of wood? I think you would like Empires of the Undergrowth. Alright, I just want to look that up. Just so I don't forget. Is it good? What year did it come out? It's an ant colony management game. No, I hate bugs. I really hate bugs. They're creepy. They're disgusting. Blech. Though ants are kind of tolerable, and bumblebees I found are actually kind of cute. But no, I don't like bugs. The setting is important to me. I'm not playing as bugs, and I'm not eating the bugs. No. Oh no, someone broke a migration treaty. I don't care. I want to go kill the Asteri. The only solution is to build bioships? Maybe. Well, that's why I said we should. I imagine their cages are made out of wood. I'm not a bigot for thinking bugs are disgusting. Shut up. Our excavations.
A new world of
Opportunities awaits. Oh, I was wondering, where did that come from? I have to remember, after we research this, we definitely need to figure out what's going on in the dancing plague. And it won't take us that long. How about Prison Arc? I haven't played, again, for me, I hear Prison Architect's good. It's just like, is it ever done, or... But, again, for me, setting is really important, and managing a prison does not sound nearly as fun as running a space empire. I hope future DLCs makes a species that could build bioships so you can LARP as the Tyranids or Wuzang Vong. That would be cool. The closer to that, I would love a big rework to the hive minds, so you could play as something more akin to that. For people that don't know, in the real canon of Star Wars, in the original canon of Star Wars Extended Universe, after the Return of the Jedi, a large empire of extragalactic invaders called the Wuzang Vong, which just sounds like they're Chinese, came, and they have like these giant bioships. The other thing is, Tyranids are of course from Warhammer 40k. There's also the Aporoids from Star Fox Assault, which are literally just the Tyranids, just hive mind bugs that just feed off of bioenergy. And that game is really dark for Star Fox. Like, people die and like people get corrupted, and it's really terrifying. The Wu-Tang Clan, hell yeah. The Shanbalu Dissimule. What? I also wish they would do... I would also like an update to like how armies work, because it's just like, oh, two groups of dots meet each other. Okay, that's interesting, yeah. Well, there's only so much they can do, because adding... I feel like right now it's at a good level of complexity, because if they add too many mechanics can kind of ruin the game. One thing I do like about the Victoria games, Victoria 1 and 2, is there is the ability you can since that game's focus is all about the economy, you could basically just crash the entire world economy. There's a great video of a guy that's new to the game where his basic goal is, as Britain, to completely collapse the world economy, and it's really funny. We should definitely build an energy grid here. Yeah. Adrift. Among the asteroids surrounding 1ES811, we have discovered an alien ship adrift. I don't have a stutter. It's not responding to our attempts to hail them. If this is due to it being unable to interpret our signal or some other reason, we don't know. Science Officer Macbi Sirim recommends that we get a construction ship to tow it out of the debris field. If left untouched, it risks being crushed by the asteroids.
Situation log.
Oh, we should have just scrapped it. Oh well. Well, at least the construction ship's right there. Alright, we're about ready to declare war on the dickheads. No! Where are they? Aw, they were really good at archaeology. And this is all freaking useless. To spam into... Ooh! I love the custom AI assistance is really good. That just makes them generally really good all around.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Fortunately, I think that means we have to upgrade our ships, but wait, we don't need to do it right now. You know what we'll do? We'll upgrade this. We'll replace this with a shipyard so we can eventually just... Because we don't really need that anymore. We don't need to defend ourselves there anymore because we have this. Hopefully it's enough. I think we could use another civilian industry. Alright. We're ready to declare war. Alright, dickheads. That's my favorite insult. It just something about it rolls off the tongue beautifully. Conquer.
We have exhausted all diplomatic options.
Hell yeah. And the LeChucks are helping us. Nice. Comet sighted. This has got to be, or this is a reference to EU4 and the earlier EU games, when you would see a comet and every single option was it lowers your stability, so it's always bad. But in this game, it's a good thing. It does basically the exact opposite. It's also Hearts of Iron 4. That's funny. A fierce plume of flame sears the heavens of Greyfang as a comet skirts the upper stratosphere. The sheer power is evident in its cosmic trajectory has made a profound impression upon the capital's populace. Is it bad in Hearts of Iron 4 and Victoria 2, or is it a good thing when you get that event? Is it good or bad? They liken the intractability to the inevitability of the Pantherine pirates' ascension to galactic supremacy, to victory. We get +5 per hem. You get a research bonus. Oh, that's cool. +5 happiness. Okay. So we basically just want this. We don't want a lot. We just want to be able to take from them. All right. How big is this? All right, we can take it. We'll be able to take it. And we're building the shipyard right next door, so it should be fine.
Engaging hostile station.
Let's lower it. I want to see this. This is our first real space battle, I think. Boom, pew, pew.
The special project has concluded.
Not now. Once the ship drifting by one blah 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 has been towed out of the debris, we can send an away team to investigate. It is a murder scene. Only one of the crew member has been found, a long-eared amphibian biped who appears to have been stabbed repeatedly. Ship is, by the death of its crew, up for grabs. It is fitted with very efficient thrusters, the design and structure of which are beyond us at present. The vessel is not armed, seemingly having been used as a transport for important personnel. Repurposing it into an exploration vessel would be a minor undertaking. However, if we instead deconstruct and study the engines in greater detail, we could maybe capture some of its genius and translate it into practical improvements to our fleets. We don't need more science vessels, so this will be pretty good. Boom! Well, that was easier than we thought. We need to go to here, here, and here. The best event in Hearts of Iron 4 is if you capture Charlie Chaplin and when you're playing as Germany and you invade California. Oh, wow. I gotta play it because I hear like there's a lot of fun events like that. Why do we have more war exhaustion? We're winning. We captured their only fort for a long ways up.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Excellent. Oh, that's why we can't get robots yet. Yes, this will give us even more minerals, which clearly we have a massive shortage of. I should not just be building huge amounts of alloy foundries. Oh, what was that? What is it? Oh, it's just right here. I thought they had a massive fleet somewhere we didn't know. Bye-bye. Let's upgrade our ships and repair them first.
Concluded.
Just in case.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Ooh, planetary. We don't really need that yet. Let's get that. Or terraform. Well, that's always going to be available. So yeah, we're just going to get a planetary. We need the extra societal research technology, the one that makes it faster. Galactic. Aw, hey. Oh, that sucks. The Center of Galactic Commerce has manifested in the Ashimax system within the borders of the Astani, not Asteri, Sari nation. The Astanian administration has officially legitimized the marketplace where resources can be bought and sold through unaffiliated third parties. Well, you know what that means. Fuck the UN. We're out. We are out. We are out. Freedom. Brexit. Leave. Yeah, we're already at war with them. We'll just... Oh, great. You established this big marketplace. We'll be taking from that very soon. Bye-bye. There. Fuck off. Whoops. Oh, they closed their borders. I don't care.
Completed. Construction completed.
Maybe we shouldn't be doing it because we really don't need to, but... Oh, wow, look at that. We could definitely build more ships. The only problem is it's expensive, but hey, we have the credits, or we can just sell off our a lot of our stock. I'm not making sense. I'm sorry. It appears Reddit is down. Praise the Lord. Oh my goodness. I don't have any plans to bombard them. We're gonna do raiding bombardment. Are you kidding me? That's why else? We're pirates. We steal and plunder. We need the booty. Arr. I kind of like just building a massive swarm of corvettes and just upgrading them. So it's like in video games. I've noticed I have a lot of fun when you just upgrade the. I like in shooters. I love when you just upgrade the handgun to the maximum it will go, and you just have a hand cannon. Our claims. I think we want more than that. Though we actually, yeah, this is a choke point. We won't do it quite yet. Let's see what our allies' fleet looks like. I think my favorite design, though... Actually, these look really cool. Oh, the designs in this game are so good. I like the plantoid ships. Even if I'm not playing as a plantoid race, I like playing as them. Gee, I wonder if there's a hostile thing right here. Oh no. We need more of our own species, which is why we should probably also settle this planet. We don't have enough. We just need more alloys. Which is why the hell are we building that? We need this.
A new world has been colonized.
Yay, football.
Research concluded.
Ooh, that's good. Decisions. We probably should get the moat harvesting. This lets us travel faster. Who can we trade with? Who likes us? People don't like... Oh, wait. I keep forgetting we're pirates. And we're currently at war. And we just gave the middle finger to the Galactic UN. Will they give us any... Nope, they do not want to give us anything. Okay. Who else is willing to trade with us? Will they trade with us? They might. No, they won't. Huh. People don't seem to like us very much. Oops. Wait, we're pirates. That's why. Well, we ain't getting any money. Will they trade with us? Oh, that's... Yeah, we left the Galactic community. They do not like us. Okay, they'll give us plenty. I almost never bother building a generator district because I was focused on building a commerce capital world early on, which generates a lot of energy once fully set up. That makes sense. I tend to like decentralizing things too. Excellent. All right, now, thankfully, our energy problems are solved now. Trade favors for the resources. Yeah.
A war has erupted.
Ooh, birth of space pirates. We're space pirates. Dickheads. Rebels and dissidents from Great Fang have founded an outlaw space fleet by modifying several civilian vessels into warships, calling themselves the Lost Fleet. These terrorists are spreading chaos and fear among our vulnerable trade route in the Roskin system. Their lives can be have been rendered forfeit by the enormity of their crimes. Order must be restored at any cost. Shit. No, we can just build another fleet over here. Also, there should be... I wish there was like an event tree for that, because it's like, well, we are playing as pirates. Also, it's really just boring. They just they just set up along your trade routes every once in a while. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but we just need the alloys. We're coming for you, pirates. Arr.
Construction completed.
We should get on fast. We should start doing this faster. Oh, this is short. Hostile wildlife. Aw, this is a large group of predators indigenous to Sastrum 3A were recently discovered and have made a lair in the ruins being excavated. Many archaeologists were lost before Dimi School could lead survivors to safety. And Dr. Ron Pohl asks, is cereal soup? Is soup a cereal? Is soup just dinner cereal? Love the music.
We have lost a mining station.
Rip. This war is kind of boring. Do they even have a fleet? It says their fleet's the same size as ours. And given that we have a big fleet over here, it's probably big. Well, we have our allies over here. I can't wait to... I really just want to try and... Ooh. Get it. Get it. Kill it. Destroy it. Aww. Are we going to be able to get to it? No, probably not.
Engaging hostile forces.
We did. Nope. Did we? Sorry, I think I'm going a bit crazy.
Ship upgrades applied. Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Alright, nice. We can get robots now. Robots are awesome. Alright, time to blow up their actual... Time to get there. Do you think social distancing is your ally?
You think social distancing is our ally? You merely adopted it. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see other people until I was already a man.
You know, I was thinking about this. I hate... I know I say this a lot, that I hate the superhero genre. But it's just like... The aesthetic of it is just It's just horribly ugly to me. Like, the tights... Like, I don't think I've ever seen a superhero costume that I've liked. I thought they've all looked stupid. Like, the other thing is, like you look at the Avengers Infinity War, and I'm like, how's anybody supposed to take Thanos seriously? Like, it's like, he's supposed to be, like, the big bad guy, right? Destroys half the population or something. But he looks just so stupid. He's a giant purple idiot with a weird chin. Like, how do you take that seriously? Like, he's a purple Hulk. He's a bald purple Hulk. Why? The only superhero thing... The Nolan Batman movies are good, and I liked Teen Titans as a kid. The original Teen Titans... Well, there's only one Teen Titans. They never made a new one, obviously. They would never do that. Oh, there's their fleet. Get over here. Oh, we got this. They're done. They're absolutely freaking done. Bye-bye. Fleet obliterated. Rating. Ahoy. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, it's going through the Raiders' territory. Why does it? Ugh, I hate that. Nope. Thank you for warning me about that. Oh. They're being assimilated. Oh dear. Oh, there's just one ship. The hell was that? How does this actually work? How does this actually work? It will target and scoop people up and bring them back to our worlds. Okay. Will it show us where they're being sent to, or... Oh, we'll let it go for a little bit. Oh, we lost the trade deal. They don't have enough resources. Oh, I'll get a message when it happens. Thank you. Oh, the Marauders are also going through town. Nice. Nope. Scientist dead. Who's on this planet? Who are they observing? The Yomar. Ew, they look ugly. They're also decadent. Yeah, I don't want these people. Who are we gonna... Alright, so they're industrious. They get mining. Oh yeah, we need more miners. They'll be our sex slaves, sure. These weird looking lizard aliens. Alright, there we go. Let's get a few of them. Oh, another one. Yeah, they're slaves. Absolutely. They'll be... Dentured servants. They can be specialists. I think that's a good idea. Indentured servitude. Yes, they'll pay off the debt that the empire. Yeah, that their empire committed. Because once we get a few of them, yeah, we'll. Oh, aw. We already won. I wanted to continue it. We are forced to surrender. Yeah. Suck it. Look at that. Well, we could... Actually, I'm going to go back and claim another planet. One more planet from them. Sorry about that. I do not play Iron Man. No, I never play Iron Man. I'm a wuss. I'm sorry if that offends you. I don't get why that's the only way you're allowed to get achievements. It just seems very arbitrary to me. Because we're going to take these guys on again. Because this... I'm making a motion with my hands so if you can see me. This whole area is part of our empire. The Astari are going down. So we might... We're claiming this already. Manifest Galaxy, exactly. Also, this place has some good trade. Hopefully we can last. Hopefully the war lasts. I do not like that. Oh, you have to wait for the war to. That you don't get to end the war on your terms as much. What I'm saying is like, a message will pop up and he'll be like, "Oh, we surrender." No. Aw, alright. We are forced to surrender, but don't... Yeah, shut up. We be getting the booty now. Arr. Alright. Of course, these are slaves. And I don't want them on my own planet, so... What do they like? What species? Oh, they like tropical as well, so that sucks. They do not have rights to grow. Or to migrate. I think I might be getting eat bucks, actually, yeah. The only thing I was worried about is I was considered a dependent, like, in 2018, but I made a lot more money last year, so I'm not anymore. I know I can't turn them into livestock because we're not xenophobic enough. Should we do population controls? Because I think we should. Fuck these people. Well, no, they won't be. get off my planet too. We'll settle a tomb world. That's where they'll live. Yes, that's where they can live with the robots. Cat eye. Oh yeah, we better start building some star bases here. Dismantle this. Yeah, we want to build one here. And build one here. Actually, we don't need to upgrade this thing. You know what's bizarre? I don't go to Reddit. I think I've been to Reddit just a few times in my life. I'm not ashamed to admit. I don't really get how it works, and I don't like it. But I keep getting emails like every day from like top line headlines from Reddit. I have no idea how that happened, and I'm too lazy just to turn the notifications off. Easy thing to do. All right. Let's finally get rid of the dancing plague. I wish there was at least one planet over here. Oh well. Barren grounds and vibrant skies. Once down on the surface of Sastrum 3A, it was clear that a civilization had indeed flourished here as recently as a few centuries ago. At some point, a sudden and total catastrophic event gripped the world. Apparently, some sort of internecine struggle between nation states. I've never heard that word before. Internecine. Led to a terminal exchange of weapons of mass destruction. Oddly, although the surface is scoured clean and dead, the sky is alive with shifting hues and perpetual aurora borealis. Aurora borealis? It is a striking vista, the desolate steel and stone carcasses of entire cities painted by this vibrant, scintillating colors dancing in the sky. Keep digging. Our fleet powers are still equivalent. I want to be able to knock them down a peg. Let's see how do we let's save the game. How do we compare to other star empires? We're better than these guys, and nobody's that superior to us, which is good. Unfortunately, our allies are pathetic in fleet power. I don't know why. They haven't been to war. Oh no, the Sovereign Galorfip Council.
A new world
Grolfer.
of opportunities awaits.
Yes, it does. I'm gonna change the voice because I'm getting a little bored of the sexy diplomat voice.
Maintaining state cohesion as we venture into space presents...
Cry!
Yeah, militarist.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Robots. That'll take a long time. We don't need that yet. Definitely should get that. That's why it's been taking so long to get some research done.
Construction complete.
Oh no. I'm mad because Kratos sounds so gay. Like, SARS is a better name for a plague, to be honest. I don't know. Coronavirus has a nice ring to it. Well, the president says it's the Chinese virus, so. I still love that I called it the Meowvelus. Selecting these is a pain. Let's just get rid of this one ship. I don't really need it right now. But yeah, this is our fully combined fleet. 5.4k fleet power. Pretty big. I think it's great. Something about kind of techno-electronic mixed with choirs I really like. Nier Automata does. That's a lot of Nier Automata soundtrack, and I like it. I really like it a lot. Let's get even more credits, yeah. We want autarky. We don't want to have to rely. Wow, look at that. That jump is great. You know, I would love for even more nerdy stats. I wish there was like a spreadsheet, right? That showed that like showed you like or there was like a line graph that showed like how all your resources are doing over time. So it'd be like there'd be a big jump right there. I want to reform this right here. So when is the big cataclysmic demon alien invasion happening? Just in the end game? Yeah, that's usually what happens. There's like a bunch of end game crises that'll happen. One of them that I'm absolutely freaking terrified of is that there's a good possibility that these fine marauders are going to basically they're going to pull a Genghis Khan and the Great Khan will be crowned, and he'll have united all these fleets and he'll go on a rampage. But what's nice is it tends to be fine once the Khan dies. So when this immediately happens, we will submit to him. If it happens. I don't know if it's a guarantee, but it's okay because also because he won't destroy any of our territory when the Khanate falls. He'll have destroyed these guys. So I just need to stand up for a minute. My chair is more duct tape than fake leather. It's also leaning to one side. I need a new one, but I wanted to wait till I moved out to get a new chair, but don't know when that'll happen.
Special project complete.
Here we go. Speaking of plagues, are you planning to play Mass Effect? Because I was about to make a joke. I have a couple Mass Effect streams up. The story was kind of interesting, but not enough for me to be. I really just couldn't get into it. I did not like the gameplay at all. I've played several hours of the first Mass Effect game. I'm not really into it. Sorry. Our researchers have, and I didn't want to just force myself to play a game I wasn't having fun in, because that's not really good for streams. Our researchers have succeeded in isolating the cause of the dancing incidents on West Claw. It appears as the culprit is a gas released by the local vegetation. So the plants are farting, and it's making people go insane. The gas induces feelings of exhilaration and an irresistible urge to dance. while suppressing fatigue. It seems to be fairly benign. Is it? People are dying while suppressing fatigue. However, as the colony's self-preservation instincts prevent them from literally dancing themselves to death. Oh, okay. They're not. Furthermore, our scientists have developed a synthetic gas once released into the air will neutralize the effects of the dancing gas. Local entrepreneurs suggest we preserve the unique character of the colony by allowing the gas free reign in certain areas, providing a safe space for young and old alike to experience the eternal party of West Claw. Others point out the gas has certain valuable properties we can make use of if we can extract it. From the plants before it's released into the air. Let's exploit them. We don't really need that, so the show must go on. That's its tourist attraction. If you go to this place, you will literally not be able to stop dancing.
Construction complete.
I don't really like this voice either. Let's do authoritarian.
Maintaining state cohesion as we venture.
Probably upgrade this because they're probably going to want to go to war with us. But okay, we gotta fix this trade here. Where would be a good place? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Well, we'll just switch to this place. We can't do that. We'll upgrade it. Yeah. We'll wait. We're gonna get so much money. Autarky all the way for the Pantherine pirates. Where did this fleet? Oh, this is a Federation fleet, I guess. Are we head of the Federation yet? We are. Alright. Fuck this name. What should we call it? What should we call it? The Kitty Cat Alliance? Absolutely. The Thieves. I am the Senate. You literally can say that in this game now. Well, I can't now because I'm not part of the galactic community anymore. We pulled a separatist movement, and they didn't do anything. Oh, I just call it the Warriors Compact. That sounds good. I wish you would have told us when we became president. What laws? How do we... Oh, it needs more centralization. Okay. I'm still new to that part of it because this is a new game. Alright, we need to build zoos. That's our priority. We need to build a freaking alien zoo.
Vessels upgraded.
Peace. Okay. More aliens? What? Oh, whoops. No, 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 no.
Alien Federation formed.
Mutual Assistance Alliance. Okay. I don't care. Wonder if there's another Marauders Guild right over there, because that's the last part of space that's really not been explored yet. Let's build another science ship. Should we? Maybe. Because I want to explore what's over there and there. Oh, shoot. What? Custodian Protocol 475-3 activated. Message follows. Attention, Pantherine. Your civilization is presently at 57.216% risk of destruction due to error data block corrupted. We have calculated that colonization of Fuldora 3 will increase your survival chances by 4.558%. We request colonization establishment of a significant Pantherine presence on the planet. Will you comply? Why not? Oh, yeah, we were going to get that to there eventually anyways. Fire in the Sky. The history of Sastrum 3A and its lost civilization was uncovered, and although tragic, colonized Fedora. Yes. Yes. By galactic standards, it was sadly typical. Civilization arose, growing in technical sophistication, if not social and political harmony. Eventually, they created tools of their own destruction and then used them. If the fate of this world and its denizens was not unique, then there was something that was, and it captured the imagination of our scientific minds. The ceaseless Aurora Borealis effect dancing unperturbed above all the devastation. Upon closer study, the aurora effect in the sky displayed repeating patterns which defies all previous knowledge of weather systems. Is there some message here?
Special project complete.
Void clouds. An investigation into a peculiar cluster of debris and space dust has yielded surprising results. It is a particulate cloud bristling with a powerful charge of unknown origin that has no business exhibiting reflexive actions let alone movements with purpose, and yet it does. There is something undeniably ominous about the hazy subject of the relayed video feeds. Perhaps there are things in this universe we should not tangle with. Probably. We're doing really good with our economy. It's rocking right now. It's good. It's good.
Sphere of influence expanded.
This will be good here. Well, we're just gonna make this a balanced slave world. And we should probably build a precinct house here. And we can start building robots. Nice. Oh, we can get strike craft and hangar bays. That sounds good. I like carriers. I wish you could build a specialized carrier. You can only build you can only start building kind of carriers once you get cruisers, which will probably be a little ways from now. Oh no, they got there first. Oh well.
Technology secured.
Okay, do we need the defoilants? Not really. Not really. What would be better is we could get more food. We don't really need that. The getting rid of the glaciers could be good. We don't really need that right now. Let's just get more research anyways. The inability of some local spiritual leaders on Cat's Eye to even begin to calm the rampant unrest on the colony has led to the populace taking a more rational view of the material realm. Oh no, our slaves are becoming atheists. Oh, what's happened? I don't care. Who cares? Not our problem anymore. I was talking about the galactic community. Is this a tech world? This should probably just become an industrial world.
Technology secured.
We could get it again, maybe. I think we have enough for right now. Yeah, let's get the moats. We need that. Do we have any in our empire? We do. We have it right there. Can you turn people into... You know, there's this joke from the show Richard and Mortison, in which the scientist's grandfather turns himself into a pickle. And apparently it is the peak of all comedy, and nobody should even try making jokes ever again. I like how that's now become a joke. It's like they've had to resurrect the fact that the show is not funny. Or I've never seen it, so I don't really want to judge it. But like the show hasn't really been relevant since like late 2017 when people just went completely insane over it and became just as cringy as Big Bang Theory.
Construction complete.
Raxcodium research cache. Oh, I think we've gotten that before. It's just a cache came over. There we go. Cat's Eye. I don't really need that. I want to get to the higher stability, so let's do that. And that gives us more to our governing attraction, or governing... In defiance, Dr. Ron Paul says, in defiance of Allah, the man turned himself into a pickle. This is not funny. This is paganism. My favorite of the memery TV jokes or memes is this is the guy talking about SpongeBob. He's like, how did he acquire the character SpongeBob lives in a pineapple? How did he acquire the pineapple? By jihad, of course. Oh, they're at... I think they're at war. The Asteri Serene Nation... Which I don't know why they're allowed to be at war, but, yeah, they're at war. Well, guess what, dickheads? Should we just, let them fight? What are they fighting over? We know what they're fighting over? Because we can just close off the borders and fuck it, and fuck them, but, bye-bye. Now, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We don't want to piss them off too much, even though we have a good amount of protection right here. Orbital debris. The orbital space around Cat's Eye is cluttered by debris left by the alien civilization that once inhabited the planet. Before they wiped themselves out, their early space program saw the launch of thousands of primitive satellites and missile launch platform. Many of these were destroyed by anti-satellite weapons during the planet's destructive nuclear war, adding even more space junk to the mix. Our colony on the surface has developed to a point where this dense field of debris is interfering with its infrastructure. We cannot use satellites, and civilian orbital flights are limited to narrow launch windows. We can just get rid of it. Hello, goodbye. By tracing weak energy trails, most likely left by spacefaring vessels, one particular asteroid in the cluster was singled out. Closer inspection of the asteroid's surface asserted the theory of prior space traffic, as multiple signs of landing and takeoff were found on the rocky exterior. Sensors also indicated hollowed out areas and tunnels within the asteroid, and the next step is to initiate an excavation to find out more. We currently have 10 planets colonized. That's not very interesting to me. The cat's meow. We should start doing I want to do the Titanic life. How do we do that? I think that thing eventually comes up. All right. We should get rid of the orbital debris. We need a science ship. You think a construction ship would be more akin to that, or would be more suited to that? Oh well. Oh, good. We finished it. We need to... Looking to the heavens for answers. As expected, the rhythmically pulsing aurora around Sastrum 3A are not natural in origin. The world is surrounded by a still active network of microsatellites. These machines are programmed to project pulses of charged particles into the upper atmosphere, emulating solar winds. The patterns were intended to project a calming effect on the minds of the population, a subliminal message with the sky as a channel to suppress any negative emotions and achieve global peace. Clearly it didn't work as intended. Oops. Alright, that's good. We need to get over here. Little robots here. Oh no! We're overextended again. Impossible Quarry. A geological anomaly has come to our attention on Cat's Eye. We began surveying after a bowl-shaped depression suddenly appeared alongside a mining facility there. Features like this are almost never found outside of a glacial region, but stranger still, the walls of this cirque scatter visible light into a flower petal pattern and have been found to resonate when exposed to certain electromagnetic bands. Investigations are ongoing. Project Blue Lotus. Well, Cat's Eye is busy, isn't it? Our scientists report that the newly uncovered crystalline blue deposits on Cat's Eye respond dramatically to delayed erasure photon energy. The mineral. Did they just stick a sound one of the soundtracks from Hearts of Iron into this? This sounds like something from Hearts of Iron, not Stellaris. The minerals filter its wavelengths, and reflect a beam which is capable of transforming ordinary silicates into a new superconductive alloy? Why is there a question mark? Though only ever during daylight. Given that this process essentially involves bouncing high levels of radiation around enclosed space, some scientists have already come out and protest. A different group of excited researchers offers a counter-argument, stressing that this phenomenon could revolutionize the way we refine precious metals. Either way, developing the technique further will be costly. Let's do it. It's almost always worth it to do it. Oh, fuck. The Astari are winning the war. Time to close off borders with them. They ain't getting Are we allowed to because we're still at war? Yeah. Oh no, we have closed borders. They can just. It's just because we have a truce with them. Oh well. Though they're losing the war over there. Alchemy in motion. The laboratory on Cat's Eye is yielding verifiable results. Although their process can only transmute small amounts of rock into alloys, researchers have high hopes for a larger scale operation. They have requested higher access to further resources. All right, we'll do that later. I want to get rid of the orbital debris around Cat's Eye first. But hey, wait, only slaves live here. Oh yeah, we should let them reproduce. Oh no, we can't do it yet.
Technology secured.
Plasteel armor. Might be good. Might be useful to build another alloy foundry. Yeah, let's build an Autochthion. That looks like it might be useful. Oh, is the war over? Nope. You'd think they would like us since we hate these people.
Special project complete.
With the assistance of our science ship, colonial authorities on Cat's Eye have finished cleaning up the planet's orbital space. It has now been made safe for satellites and civilian travel. How would we even do that? Because that is going to be a problem, is all this, like, orbital debris from satellites is, like, it's going to be harder and harder to actually fly into space. Oh, not my problem. I still love the name we have. So we've Great Fang, Whisker Prime, Grandpa, the Cat's Meow, Cat's Eye, Hogni, which is something Rex came up with because it's the Icelandic word for tomcat, Northclaw, Tiblik, whatever, Westclaw, and Fluffball. I'm so happy with these names. I love them. Need to add an apostrophe to make this possessive. Oh, we could explore down here. We will do that. Let's become friends with these artists. Brilliant. We were just about to suggest the very same thing to you. Sorry for not reading the others. If you establish this institution on the starbase and the system you share with us, we shall send some of our finest artists to serve as teachers. Excellent. There. The cat pirates are building an art college for these weird snail people. We should build this. We need like a city planet. How old is our king? Look at this venerable looking man.
Special project complete.
Oh. I think we've already gotten this one, but I'll read it again. Science officer Dimi Biscol has managed to partially translate the alien mural discovered on Thrad 9A. It is a memorial for an extinct alien race that once maintained an interstellar empire in this region of the galaxy. They were apparently exterminated by the creators of the mural, a fact they seem to regret. Given that this mural has been dated to be in excess of 300 million years old, it is likely that its creators are also extinct by now. Perhaps most interesting of all is the material the mural was made of. Despite its age, it is in remarkably good condition. Nice. Let's go explore here.
Special project complete.
A dimension of suffering. Oh no. The dimensional portal on Whisker Prime seems to lead to a realm which is opposed to the sapient mind on a fundamental level. Any and all contact with the material from this dimension causes intense suffering in the subject, which, if continued for more than a few minutes, leads to sudden, intense suicidal urges, coupled with attempts to mutilate their sensory organs. Even simply studying the data recorded in the strange dimension causes intense discomfort in the biological observer, cascading errors in computer systems. So we gotta close this thing.
Updated.
You know, I'm sad as the pricky T never formed, because if you don't know, I said this last time. There's a planet. Sometimes you'll find a planet with that has like a shield, an energy shield around it, and you don't know why somebody put it there, and it's like cooking the planet and slowly killing off the inhabitants. And you can find a way to either just say, "Oh, we'll just study it from afar," or like, "Oh, let's be nice and diplomatic and try and save them." And what happens is you find out why the shield was put up, because they're this horribly violent, warlike, extermination-based empire of these cute little lizard creatures that have no desire to do anything but to conquer the whole galaxy and kill everybody else. The victories, we haven't heard anything from them. Other part of the Mutual Alliance Assistance, they're pretty big. Though we have a bigger fleet than them. You literally opened the portal to hell. I did, but we're closing it. Do we have a planet here? We're not settled here. We should on our Arbitraeus. We should make another sector. There we go. The West Claw sector, yeah. Deep Space Depot. Reasons behind this well-visited asteroid became clear as the surface expedition encountered vast storage areas its silos dug into the asteroid. The dead rock served as a depot for some spacefaring species, offering refueling and maintenance before sending ships even deeper into space. This would indicate an alien society devoid of an FTL drive, but with an abundance of motivation to explore space. Why the asteroid depot was abandoned remains unclear, but we managed to salvage small yield of materials. Finders keepers. Nice. That's really good. We can now upgrade that and that. Well, what does this give us again? We have enough research. We have enough food. Alright. What the hell was that? A new faction has been recently gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Pantherine pirates. Led by warlord Sar Dakut, they call themselves the Alien Reform Lobby. Their species have been pushing hard for friendly relations with the alien species. Oh no, our leader's a cuck.
Construction complete.
No open borders. Oh, once we get our first robot, we can decide what they look like. Peace Oh, nice. The Astari have been knocked down a few pegs. I think we should become more friendly with the Beldross. Because they're also honor-bound warriors, and they're fanatic xenophiles. Though we don't really need anything. Let's see if they will give us any consumer goods, because we might need some of that. We just have to get rid of our minerals. If you raid your enemy, they win. Because do they also have alloys that they could give us? Because we need some alloys. Well, there goes a whole bunch of our minerals. We don't have to worry about having an excess of that anymore. Well, we have 11,000 in reserve, and we're still making a good amount. That's fine. This can be our, like, city party world. Yeah, this will be our... We'll call it catnap. Catnip. This is just gonna be where we'll have our multiculti paradise, baby.
Attacking enemy vessels.
There we go. Done. Fucking done. We didn't even get to see the battle. Alright. We'll end in about 20 minutes, I think. I'll probably keep playing... Not this game, because I want to...
Special project complete.
The portal was determined to be able to handle almost unlimited energy input. But the key word is almost. By generating energy at an unprecedented scale and continuously bombarding the portal, it was eventually possible to cause it to overload and collapse in on itself. Needless to say, the generation of vast amounts of energy has potential to be useful in other areas. Alright, good. It's not making people sad anymore.
Technology secured.
We can build moats, and we can go even faster now. Or maybe we should choose something else, because it seems like that's a little too... Yeah, this is better. Let's get the cold fusion reactor up. And let's build a luxurious... No, let's build a commercial district. Oh, greetings, patron Sardakut. We have recently been forced to scrap most of our technical equipment due to a major malfunction. Will the materials and scrap be of any use to you? Let's repair it for them, because we don't need that. We have plenty of this to spare. The governor's dead. One day we'll be able to fix this. We just need mega engineering. Oh, wow. The Serene as tiny nation's kind of screwed, isn't it? They're cut in half. How did they get all the way up here? Odd. Did anything happen? I don't care. It's nice not having to worry about the galactic community. It really is. They were making it so we were going to lose a bunch of habitability. I'm like, no way. Alright, higher stability, absolutely. Oh, let's let our slaves have children again. You know, I think I'm getting tired and hungry, and we've been streaming for over 3 hours. I'm gonna stop now. I might do some tomorrow if I feel like it, but we'll probably be doing Hollow Knight. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming on. God bless. I think we had a fun stream today. Made some good progress. Anyways, have a good night. Alright, let's turn this off.